My name is Alan McNish, two-time Le Mans winner and Audi sports car driver, and it's my job to test and race high-performance machines, just like this one, the new Audi S4. In true Audi sporting tradition, I think you'll agree, the car looks amazing. But with 2.4 miles of empty circuit ahead of us, I'm not here to look. I think we should go and see how the S4 drives. Obviously, its bloodlines come straight from the racing circuit. The technology that's in the chassis, the suspension, the sports differential, never mind within the engine itself, comes directly from the racing track. The optional super sport seats that we're sitting in just hold you perfectly in position, and we rely on the paddles on the back of the steering wheel to up and down shift the gears. Very instinctive, very intuitive. The car is safe and steady and stable underneath me. We're now coming up to a very long fast right-hander. I just dab the brake and let it roll into the corner. When the rain is starting here on the circuit, that is when I think the Quattro and the sports differential really comes into its own. Normally, in these conditions, a driver would be fighting with the steering wheel would be always moving around, but with the Quattro and the sports differential, if you looked at my steering through the last couple of corners, I was extremely smooth. And it wasn't my driving, as much as I would like you to think so, it was actually because the car was doing all the work for me. When you add in that all of the torques are then distributed perfectly to the outside wheels, you do get that extra confidence just to lean on the car to, well, bluntly, to enjoy it. Now, we've been driving around here with the sports differential in comfort mode, and we should just stick it into dynamic and see the difference. Then the supercharged V6 3-litre TFSI engine kicks into life. Then you start to feel this car wants to be driven fast. Now when you hear that downshifting, that is just beautiful. Now here's the first test. This is 100 miles an hour right-hander, and the car just feels a little bit more stable. There's more control through the damping systems and a better distribution coming through the outside wheels. Definitely a little bit more security on acceleration coming out. Dynamic mode, it does transfer the power very, very nicely to the outside wheels. And this reaction is done in 1/100th of a millisecond to make the system not reactive to things, but predictive. And that means that the car is effectively ahead of the situation that is coming up. With the new V6 supercharged engine, it really does give you power and efficiency at the same time. And then when you put that into the chassis with the latest Quattro and also the sports differential, it is a tremendously balanced car, whether you're driving it here on a racing circuit or out in the road. The new S4, in my opinion, really speaks for itself.